Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for April the 11th through to the 17th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, let me take a moment to thank you for all the support you give me each and every day. Truly, thank you so much. Now, we start with the Strength card. So you are strong. You are empowered this week. Absolutely. It is the strength, it is the belief in yourself that's going to take you to the next level of your development, hands down. Now we have the Two of Pentacles here. So we really need to look at our routines, where we put our energy, where we put our time, where we put our resources. We stand here on the shores. We have a ship on each side. We have a coin in each hand. So these are good, beautiful things in our life. But we are far too focused on one area of our life, and we are lacking in other areas of our life. And we need to bring everything into balance so that we are empowered, so we are strengthened going forward. So we might be spending too much time at work, so our home life suffers, or maybe it's our spirituality, or maybe it's our health and well-being. But we really need to look at all parts of our life and make sure that we are living a balanced life and we're not putting too much energy or time or resources into one area of development. We have the Page of Wands, so expect new ideas to come forth this week, new ways of doing things. Okay, this is thinking outside the box, or better yet, realizing that there is no box, that the sky's the limit in what we can do and what we can create and where we can go and who we can become. And then we have the Two of Cups crossing over everything. So it is new experiences, it's new beginnings, it's new people coming into our life. It's people that have been in our life playing a new role within our lives. So new experiences definitely this week. Eight of Swords is our underlying energy. So our perceptions are changing. What we thought was true last week might not be the case come next week. That we are seeing things in a new light, and a new ways of doing things, and a new way of approaching things in our path forward, in what we want to do and what we want to create and who we want to become. And then over top, the overriding energy is the King of Cups. So we are looking at securing, building security in our life. This is typically the stereotypical dad, okay? The one who would go out to work and make sure that his family was well taken care of, that there was food on the table, a roof over the head. So we're looking at how to structure our life so that we have that independence, we have that security, that we know that we will be well cared for going forward, in because of our own actions, because of our own intentions. Temperance is really, once again, all about the balance. What I was saying with the Two of Pentacles, making sure that your life is well balanced, that you are not putting too much energy in one area, or time, or resources, that it needs to be well balanced. And this is where you really need to focus this week in order to bring things in line, in order to understand where you can take from one part of your life in order to add to another part of your life so that you truly have the balance going forward. Now we have the Ace of Swords here. So this is the aha moments. This is the epiphanies. This is the action plan going forward. This is probably implementing that plan of action as well. We also, we are the true negotiators this week. So we may be drawing a line in the sand saying we will compromise here, but we can't compromise there. We'll give here, but we can't give there. And structuring our lives as such. Now, as we go into the weekend and towards next week, we have the Five of Wands. So it's about people in our lives. It's about group of people. This is where we can be very successful in our life going forward, actually. Team play, groups. Maybe we are joining up for a new group. Maybe we are taking an active role within a group. Maybe there's some kind of team play. Maybe it's at work, where a group of people are gathered together to come up with new ideas, new theories, new ways of doing things. You stand as the leader here. You bring a lot to this table. And it is coupled with the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Knowing what you deserve. And how do you know what you deserve? Because of the challenges that you've gone through, the hurts, the pain, the sorrow. This is you understanding that you had to walk through certain lessons in order to obtain wisdom so that you can be on the path of the yes, of things coming into existence in your life. You wouldn't have been able to do it without those challenges. And so we may be looking back this week a little bit on what challenges we had to walk through in order to know what we have to do going forward, and tapping into that wisdom so that we are making the right decisions, the right choices in all that we do going forward. For love, relationships, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is a work hard week, okay? Relationships, yes, there's love and there's beauty and there's passion, but there's also hard work. It just doesn't happen naturally all the time, does it? That we always have to work to make that relationship better. And this is one of those weeks where we get out of it what we put into it. So we want to put in love, devotion, understanding. We want to raise that other person up. We want them to understand that they belong in our lives, that they are important in our lives, so that they understand the importance of us in their life. And if you are looking for a relationship, well, we did have the Two of Cups here. New people coming into our life. Bringing in new opportunities, bringing in new ways of thinking, new ideas. So if you do meet somebody, chances are they're going to be from a different country or a different walk of life, different nationality, different traditions behind them, opening you up to a new way of thinking, a new way of doing, a new way of being. For work, career, I got a bull in the china shop over there. For career, job, we have the Empress, and this is new creative beginnings, which really works well with all the cards, doesn't it? Walking into new experiences, new creative experiences, ones that will really bring out what you do so well, bring out your passion, bring out your abilities, bring out your strengths, for you to stand strong in what you do, for you to want to jump out of bed in the morning. So look for those new creative paths. Maybe it's at work already, maybe it's a promotion that comes to you, maybe it's a new job offer that comes to you, maybe it's starting your own home-based business, or maybe you have an intuitive new idea come forth that you can create, that you can manifest, that you can build, and maybe change the world. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.